So Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi does not have triple talaq as the false practice as it is prevalent in society today, does not want it to be banned or removed and has a problem with the common civil code. But when a custom for cattle, for bull taming is restored, the ban is revoked, he's thrilled about it. So where is the parallel that is being drawn? Let's say good evening to our guests this evening, Mohammad Amin Shah, Tanveer Ahmed, Dr. Sambit Patra, Maulana Maghdulul Hasan Kazmi, Zeenat Shaukat Ali with us. But first, let's go and ask Waris Pathan. This is a deliberate attempt to confuse. What's personal law got to do with Jallikattu? What's triple talaq got to do with Jallikattu, Waris Pathan?
Tamil Nadu, who on the Jallikattu issue came all together, joined hands, and they win the battle. Similarly, we all have to come together. And he also quoted Constitution section 29, wherein it is said the protection of culture has to be maintained. So in India, we are living in diversity and pluralism. You cannot have every religion has got its different.
No, what pluralism, what rationale or logic is there in comparing cattle with women? Now, how can there be any comparison with Jallikattu and triple talaq? How is that possible? Marriage, divorce, what is the logic, Waris Pathan?
He made it today very clear. He clarified even his speech. You will never hear the word of triple talaq. He was referring it to the UCC, that before applying the UCC, the people must consider, the government must consider that, see, this cannot be implemented because one of the issues was Jallikattu. And he compared the Jallikattu issue with the different religions and cultures which we practice in this huge nation. Our is a very huge nation, sir. We don't practice a single religion or culture. So everything cannot be compared and put in a one fit. That is exactly what he was trying to bring it before the nation.
No, but once again, what I'm trying to understand, Waris Pathan, is that there is no rationale. How can you equate personal law with a false practice? Or, personal law and a false practice like triple talaq with an ancient custom like Jallikattu. You can say whatever you want. Even as per the tenets of the Holy Book, triple talaq is not supposed to be the way it is practiced today. So it's a false practice. You should say, ban it first. Let's go back to what it's supposed to be. That's the argument with Jallikattu also, even if I were to see some ounce of rationale in what you're saying, Waris Pathan.
That is why we said the cultures, traditions and diversity, pluralism is the main crux of our country.
Correct, diversity, pluralism. But where does triple talaq have a say here?
Marriages and cultures in our country take place every day.
Correct, but the marriages have to be right as accordance to the way of life, not a false practice.
That there are different things. You cannot put everything in a one basket and say, okay, uniform civil code for everything. This is a glaring example of culture, custom, religion. Yes, he made it very, very clear, sir. I am a lawyer, and with all humility, at my command, I am making this statement.
No, that's not the point. That's not the point here. Okay, let's just take it to some of our other panelists as well. Effectively, Zeenat Shaukat Ali, it seems like this leader is telling the people that let women be in that state of plight. That even in 2017, we are not open to progressive laws, to women empowerment, to just basic, simple ending the discrimination that exists across religion. And now they're going to resort to any and every option, and it's literally comparing apples and oranges. What is the comparison between the two? But because you want to make this argument, you will.
I think you're quite right. I totally agree with you. The triple talaq, as I have been talking in your channel and other channels, is absolutely anti-Quranic. It has nothing to do with the Quran. It depletes the rights of women. Islam has given women a whole load of rights, has given her a very exalted position, which the triple talaq is bringing down, which halala is bringing down, which other practices are bringing down. What we have to do is restore those practices to their correct equilibrium. Unfortunately, you see, there is a lot of politicization these days where women's issues are concerned, as I see, because you know, to find political leverage and to earn brownie points, you just come out with ridiculous kind of statements comparing, I mean, on Jallikattu and uniform civil code. I think I don't think it makes much sense to me.
No, Zina ji, I'll see if we can play out what he said, that particular operative part, because Sambit Patra, he was addressing a gathering of men. So that's the attitude with which he said कि हम शादी भी अपनी तरफ से करेंगे, तलाक भी, and he ensured that he emphasized on talaq, and that's what got him the wawa from the crowd. That's the intention.
I would like to.
That's the intention. So his intention is not to try and tell the women of the of the community and women at large that I am for doing away with practices which demean you, which don't uphold your dignity. But I will want to say कि talaq bhi. That's the attitude with which he said. We'll play it out in just a bit, Sambit Patra.
Anand, you are absolutely right. What we are confusing over here is the difference between rites and rituals. There is something called as rituals, which, well, yes, it is quite pluralistic in our country, it is quite diversified in our country, and we should all respect the rituals from Jammu Kashmir till Kanyakumari, from Cuttack till Attak. We should all respect the rituals, and we all respect the rituals. But the rights are reserved for everyone. The Constitution gives us the right. If there is a woman who is not getting her right, then the Constitution of this country, according to Article 14 and Article 15, grants her the right of equality. And as far as triple talaq is concerned, let's not forget that there were Muslim women, brave Muslim women, who despite the opposition within their own community went to the Supreme Court and petitioned the Supreme Court, and thereafter the Supreme Court demanded the version of the All India Muslim Personal Law Board as well as the version of the Indian government. The All India Personal Law Board, in fact, in its submission, if you would be reminded, gave 3 important points in favor of triple talaq. Remember, what Madam was speaking right before me was absolutely right, because the Muslim Personal Law Board also in its submission in the affidavit has mentioned that triple talaq is an undesirable practice which is not central to Islamic practice,
sinful.
Islamic religion. That's what the Muslim Law Board also agrees.
But Sambit Patra, it
the 3
seems
points
like
of the Muslim, this you should know.
It seems like Sambit Patra, it's become convenient for them, this whole argument.
Let me make a point here.
No, yes, Maulana Kasmi, I'm actually coming to you only. Is anybody under the Uniform Civil Code, Maulana Kasmi, telling you how you should celebrate your festivals? Is the topic of conversation and discussion when it comes to the Uniform Civil Code or ending triple talaq about how you should hold the marriage? No, it's not. How you should celebrate your festivals? No, it's not. It's not telling me how to celebrate Diwali. It's not going to tell you how to celebrate Eid. This is not about festivals. This is not about culture. Uniform Civil Code is about personal laws. So, Maulana Kasmi, why is it that the two things are being mixed together again?
You people are trying to mislead the country on Owaisi's issue.
Okay.
Mr. Owaisi has not compared Jallikattu with triple talaq. He only suggests that the way people stood for Jallikattu, including political party, and that of Mr. Padra's
people
party,
stood for their pride, Maulana Kasmi. The pride of Tamil Nadu people is about that one sporting game and what it means for their culture.
Let me complete.
The movement, the movement was about the pride. If you are saying, Maulana ji, if you are saying,
it is not fair.
Please listen to me.
It is not fair.
You are saying.
Let me complete my stand kindly.
Okay, please go ahead.
We are only demanding the way people stood for Jallikattu, including political parties. We are only demanding and expecting from our country, from Muslims and other people, they should also protest the same way.
Okay, Maulana Kasmi ji, you are wrong. You are wrong in making that comparison. Yes, and you are wrong in making that comparison because and nobody ever supported the fight that political parties were trying to do in Tamil Nadu. So let's not make it political. People in Tamil Nadu were fighting for their pride. pride when it comes to their rich culture. Are you telling me that when
Our
a woman in her
cultural pride
sleep
is our
is
Islam,
divorced,
our
is given
religion.
triple talaq while she's sleeping and thrown out of the house, that is pride
There is
for you?
no mention
Is
in
that
triple
pride for your
talaq.
community?
No.
How are you
Keep
comparing
aside
the two
triple
things?
talaq.
How are you
Debate
comparing
about
discrimination
religion,
when a
custom,
19-year-old is given triple talaq on WhatsApp when her husband doesn't even talk to her, abandons her and throws her out of the home without her consent? Is that pride for your community,
We are only
sir?
discussing that when Supreme Court's order can be violated.
No, what did you say?
and
What did you say? No, what did you say? What did you say just now, Maulana Kazmi?
Why
You said
not? For
we are
the
only.
sake of my
What did you say?
personal
We are
law,
only.
we
We are
should
only.
not do the same,
No,
and
Maulana
political
Kazmi.
parties should not
Maulana
focus.
Kazmi. Supreme Court has passed no order on the Common Civil Code. What did you say? We are only discussing. The issue of Jallikattu was revocation of a ban on what is an age-old sport, which is part of the custom, which is more than 3,000 to 4,000 years of Dravidian tradition. Uniform,
You are proving my
common
point
civil
in
code
a
or
strong
uniform
way.
civil code. You have not even, you are still fighting on, there is no debate or discussion. So what protest? There is no ruling. What protest? You should say that we should discuss and debate
No, Anand,
the
I need to
questionnaire
come in
also.
over here. Anand,
But you
allow
are supposed
me.
to discuss and debate. You are not supposed to protest. That itself is wrong. That itself, what you highlighted, trying to justify and bat for Asaduddin Owaisi itself is wrong, Sambit
Has
Patra.
not given any verdict. So
He is
why-
asking people to
Maulana
protest
Sahib,
against something that doesn't exist.
लड़िए मत
Why
लड़िए
are
मत
you people defending and
अरे मौलाना
opposing
साहब,
the
हम लोग-
matter
संबित
of
पात्रा,
which Supreme
हम लोग
Court has
डिस्कशन
not-
कर रहे
संबित
हैं
पात्रा,
लड़िए मत मौलाना साहब आराम से प्लीज बी कूल
नहीं वो तो जंग पे निकल गए हैं, मोर्चा उनको तो ऑलरेडी प्रोटेस्ट करना है।
नहीं, नहीं।
अरे प्रोटेस्ट किस बात का करेंगे, पहले डिबेट तो कीजिए।
यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड
आपको क्वेश्चनर से दिक्कत है, क्वेश्चनर पे डिबेट कीजिए। संबित पात्रा,
See, Anand, you have to understand the larger context over here. Though we have to distinguish between the rites and the rituals, as I said in the first state, remember, the Supreme Court, the central government, Tamil people and the Tamil courts all were sensitive towards the right of the bull as well.
There should be,
None of
yes.
them said that there should be cruelty on the bull. They said, well, yes, that part was wrong. If we were cruel on the bull, let's see to it that that part is amended. And every Tamilian stood by that. कि, well, yes, sir, please, थोड़ा सुन लीजिए. ऐसे बीच में मत बोलिए, लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. सुन लीजिए, पूरा फिर बोलिएगा. Every Tamilian stood with the fact that, well, yes, let's amend certain thing, but let's not do away with our ritual. And today we have an amended version of Jallikattu, where the cruelty portion, which was something like which was like an infiltration into the whole thing, that was done away with. And today we have a pure form of Jallikat where there's no cruelty. So please don't compare the whole thing with triple talaq. And Mr. Owaisi, who has this form of divisive attitude, remember Mr. Owaisi was the man who was seeing religion even of ATM machine. He was saying that ATM machines in the Muslim areas have less cash. So this man always has an attitude of dividing India, and this is quite instigating. When he instigates the Muslim community, and I'm thankful that the Muslim community is not hearing Mr. Owaisi. The Muslim community is an extremely matured community and is not heeding to such kind of instigatory calls of Mr. Owaisi, where he says that you all should hit the
Patra,
streets.
your party seem
You
to be
all
heading
hit the
below
streets
people,
to
Mr.
see to it that
Owaisi.
the Supreme Court does not give any
Sambit
ruling
Patra,
on triple talaq.
Sambit Patra, Maulana Magdul Hasan Kasmi, hold on to your thoughts. Let's bring in our other panelists. Zina Shaukat Ali, quick intervention before I go to Tanveer Ahmed and Mohammad Amin Shah, who've been patiently listening to our other panelists. Coming to you, sirs, in just a bit. Zina Shaukat Ali wants to make a point.
I just need to say two quick points. One is, the first point I need to say, that needless to say that most political parties today have used the Uniform Civil Code as a stick, to frighten Muslims and to tell them that, to alarm them, to demonize them, and to make sure that, that they are still medieval, they don't want to give rights to women. What kind of an attitude and approach is that? And the second point I want to make is that two wrongs cannot make a right. It is admitted that Jallikattu is a festival, is a ritual that, many centuries old, which should be respected. But hurting the bull, making, sort of tormenting it, or opening it out to torture, has to be removed, and as very rightly pointed out, it is removed.
Yes.
Then where is the problem?
Exactly.
The problem
So
is
taking that point, taking that point.
Just one second.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
to intervene. Because you are a scholar, sir, ma'am. I want you to tell our viewers also that as prescribed in Islam, the original scriptures, some of the most modern or most advanced ways, and also according protection to women as far as personal laws are concerned, are there in the tenets of Islam if they are put to practice properly. Even in the case of divorce, the entire mechanism safeguards the interests of the woman if it is practiced rightly.
Absolutely,
The
yes.
case of meher, or it's as like a prenup agreement in terms of what should be given. Even in terms of what should be inheritance, what the wife gets as a wife, as a daughter, and as a mother is enough to secure her if it is implemented properly. The problem is the practices have become corrupted. And when you're questioning those practices, if you're going to be closed to correcting those practices, you are going to be painted as somebody who's resistant to change.
Absolutely.
And who's medieval. That's exactly what's happening. This is something which we need to establish to our viewers.
Anand.
That's right. As a matter of fact, if I can just have half a minute, you see, there were certain laws. Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, was not born in a vacuum. There were certain laws that were practiced. Women were degraded, women were buried alive, women were distributed as sweets, you know, they were given away as garments. So there were many bad practices that were prevalent. The Prophet Muhammad turned the clock 360 degrees and gave women all those rights which were their dues and which are their rights. It's their right by birth, and that's what he did. But somehow or the other, the old laws crept in, and today what we are practicing in the name of this medieval old laws have nothing to do with Islam. How can Islam say that, you know, when a man is asleep or he is drunk, first of all, Islam does not permit drinking, that he can talaq his wife? These are matters relating to common sense, that in a fit of temper, if she has not cooked the food properly, that he says talaq, 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 and within 3 seconds she is out of his life and, you know, left high and dry in the middle of something. Is this what, you call justice? Islam is based on justice. The Quran speaks of justice.
Yes.
It speaks of balance. And what are we doing? We are reversing this entire process, taking it back into wilderness and just leaving it there to stray,
Yes,
and
exactly.
insisting that that is Islam. And I'm quite shocked that a Muslim clergy, you know, who is a responsible clergy, who is supposed to guard the rights of the Muslims, like the Muslim Personal Law Board,
Yes.
should not counter these movements, should not stand against them, should not give in their women their protection, but
these are-
instead is talking about raising more.
They're actually protesting.
I'm horrified.
They're actually protesting, Mohammed
I'm
Amin
quite
Shah.
horrified.
It's very difficult to understand that the Muslim Personal Law Board doesn't even want a conversation on it.
As a Muslim, I'm horrified.
Yes, and you are actually going around instigating people to protest against any debate or discussion on a uniform
Allow me
civil
to
code.
comment, please. Allow me
yes,
to comment.
but
We are
as you answer what has been put out here, I also
We are
wanted to
hearing
address
for a
this
long
one
time.
topic which was raised, that even when
We
it
are
comes to
hearing you for a
Jallikattu.
long time.
Yes, Mohammed Amin Shah, please answer both these questions and let me just put it across and you can take both of those. The problem is that even when it comes to Jallikattu, everybody agrees that the cruelty has to be done away with. There cannot be any cruelty to the animal. There cannot be any danger to the people around. Then how is it that today we are hearing arguments in support of that kind of cruelty towards women?
Either fully aware of the Islam or they are hiding something. अभी मेरी मोहतरम बहन ज़ीनत शौकत अली साहिबा कह रही थी कि प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने जो औरत को एक मुकाम दिया है खुदा और रसूल के सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के जरिए से, लेकिन वो ये भी भूल रहे हैं कि कुरान में कहीं तलाक का जिक्र नहीं है, तो ये भी सरासर मुझे नहीं लगता है कि कहाँ ये इंसाफ है। जहाँ तक ट्रिपल तलाक का मसला है, जो मुसलमान है सही मानूं मैं उसको तो उन चीज़ों को फॉलो करना चाहिए जो कुरान और हदीस के रूह से जायज़ है।
पर वो नहीं हो रहा है।
प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं साहब।
अब अगर इसका मिसयूज किया जा रहा है, दैट इज नॉट, वो ब्लेम नहीं किया जा रहा है कि इस्लाम ऐसा कर रहा है।
I agree with you, लेकिन मुसलमान जो कर रहे हैं वो तो गलत है ना।
यूज कर रहा है, दैट इज नॉट मीन। No, the way you are projecting it is not fair.
They have to restore
और
Islam
दूसरी
to
बात
its
मैं ये
spirit
बताऊं कि
and to its grace
इसमें मुक्तदर
and to its
उलमा होने
tolerance
चाहिए थे जो इस बात को समझ सकते थे। जो मुसलमान नहीं है वो भी इसमें बहस कर रहे हैं, वो भी इस बात को ले रहे हैं कि भाई ट्रिपल तलाक है क्या, जब उसको पता ही नहीं है ट्रिपल तलाक है क्या।
नहीं नहीं मोहम्मद अमीन शाह, हम ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि ये है क्या, हम ये कह रहे हैं जिस तरीके से इसको आज मिस इंटरप्रेट करके यूज किया जा रहा है वो आप भी जानते हैं, तो फिर आप क्यों अपोज कर रहे हैं किसी भी चेंज को लाने के लिए? Why are you opposing it? Why are you misleading people? Uniform Civil Code is not against any religion.
Change the world.
Uniform Civil Code is not against any religion. It's not against any community. Then why is
Islam is telling you, Quran is telling you
if it is as
to
per
change
Sharia,
the world.
We have no objection.
No,
but the way you are projecting it, that is not
Nobody is
fair.
projecting
no,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. The
You are
interpretation,
trying
sir.
to make it look like that.
The
And
interpretation.
unfortunate part of this debate is that the मुसलमानों के बजाय इसमें वो लोग हिस्सा ले रहे हैं जिनको पता ही नहीं है इस्लाम क्या है, तलाक क्या है।
नहीं, वो
कुरान
तो
क्या
आपकी
है।
सोच है ना, हम तो ये जानते हैं। मोहम्मद अमीन साहब, आप एक बात बताइए, आप प्रैक्टिस, आप मुसलमान हैं, मैं मुसलमान नहीं हूं, लेकिन आप सोच रखते हैं, बेसिक सोच, कॉमन सेंस रखते हैं, मैं भी सोच रखता हूं। आप हिंदुस्तान में रहते हैं, मैं भी हिंदुस्तान में रहता हूं। आप एक बात बताइए, कहीं से भी किसी भी धर्म में किसी भी प्रैक्टिस में ये कैसे जायज हो सकता है कि कोई उठकर सडनली देखे अपनी बीवी की शक्ल और कहे मुझे तुम्हारी शक्ल पसंद नहीं है तो तलाक तलाक तलाक, अब तुम हो जाओ बाहर मेरी जिंदगी। नहीं, ये तो मैं और आप जानते हैं। नहीं, मोहम्मद अमीन साहब, मैं क्या कह रहा हूं, ये मैं और आप जानते हैं कि ऐसा प्रैक्टिस जो है, नहीं, और खत में भेज देना, व्हाट्सएप कर देना, फोन करके कहना, ये सब कहां से जायज हो सकता है? और जो काजी मुल्ला मौलवी इसको जायज बताते हैं, इसको अपहोल्ड करते हैं, दे आर द वंस हु शुड बी पुल्ड अप, बिकॉज व्हाट दे आर डूइंग इज दे आर corrupting the practice of a fair religion. That is what is happening. Tanveer Ahmed. So when Tanveer Ahmed, as I come to you.
Thank you very much.
Tanveer, now when I come to you, when an Asaduddin Owaisi stands in Aligarh and says, start protesting against the Uniform Civil Code just like people in Tamil Nadu protested for Jallikattu, is he not, one, misguiding, two, misinterpreting, and three, confusing?
Let me just tell you all three, Anand. It is nothing but competitive communalism which is happening through Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, who wants to just get some brownie points because Uttar Pradesh election is due. And regarding Jallikattu and Triple Talaq, it's two different issues. Yes, Jallikattu is a tradition and Triple Talaq is a different topic altogether. And the discussion which is happening on Muslim Personal Law Board, the discussion which is happening amongst ulama, I think Mr. Owaisi is just coming on the stage to just get some brownie points like communal competitiveness which has already started. As BJP every time starts the issue of Ram Mandir, this is what the issue Mr. Owaisi has at this juncture. He wants to just get polarizing and
आज इस जमाने में
one second,
कर रहे हैं जिनको इशू करना ही, जिन पर डिबेट होना ही नहीं चाहिए था।
सर, आप देखिए, एक बात बोल रहा हूं मौलाना साहब,
बाकी चीजों पर जाइए,
मोहम्मद अमीन साहब,
डेवलपमेंट पर जाइए। यही तो हम कहते हैं कि डिस्कशन, मुसलमानों का डिस्कशन आप महदूद मत कीजिएगा। मुसलमानों का डिस्कशन उच्च हद तक लेके जाइएगा जो अल्लाह के रसूल ने फरमाया है। आप अपने वोटों के लिए वहां पर जाएंगे और आप लोग जल्लीकट्टू और यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड को एक प्लेटफॉर्म पर डिस्कस करेंगे तो यही इस तरह के सवाल उठेंगे। यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड एक बड़ा मुद्दा है जिसको उलमा के तहत सुप्रीम कोर्ट में डिस्कशन किया जा रहा है, उसका फैसला आने दीजिएगा। आप उससे कबूल जाते हैं अपने वोटों के लिए, अपनी वोटों की चमकाहट के लिए, अपनी पोलराइजिंग के लिए आप सवाल उठा देते हैं। ये बड़ी शर्मनाक बात है। ओवैसी साहब को ये करना नहीं चाहिए था क्योंकि वो सिर्फ मुसलमानों के कंधे पर रखकर अपनी पिस्तौल चला रहे हैं, अपनी गोली चला रहे हैं।
यही पूछ सकते हैं उन्होंने क्या कहा है और किस विषय में कहा है।
चलिए आपको सुना देते हैं।
जहां तक कुरान को आप यहां डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो इसमें मुक्तदिर उलमा होने चाहिए थे जिनको नॉलेज होगी, जो बता सकते हैं।
मैं आपको ये कह रहा हूं मोहम्मद अमीन शाह,
हमारे कुरान
देखिए देश में हर कोई ये जानता है कि हर धर्म में नो एवरी लॉ सर हियर्स माय सबमिशन। नहीं मोहम्मद अमीन शाह, बिफोर आई प्ले आउट व्हाट असदुद्दीन ओवैसी सेड, हियर्स माय सबमिशन सर। एवरी religion has moved away from what was the prescribed original way of life. That's the reality today in India. Irrespective of the religion, custom, tradition, subsect, class, whatever caste, whatever we are saying, they have all been misinterpreted over the years, and these practices are largely false. And a lot of them are demeaning to women. They don't uphold the dignity of women in our country. they are also unfair to a lot of people. If we are in India in 2017, the whole idea of a common civil code is to adapt the best practices and the best interpretations of personal laws across religions and make it common for the people of the country. Nobody says that they are not going to use some of the practices from Islam or from Jainism or from Buddhism or from Christianity or from what is called the Sanatan Dharma or the Hindu way of life. It is going to be an amalgamation of all of this, and it has to be debated, sir. And here you have people who are already saying before the debate or discussion, let's try and disrupt it. Let's try and make it a polarizing issue. Let's try and make it cattle versus class. What is this logic? That's the question. Sambit Patra, before I come to you, sir, I want to play out what Asaduddin Owaisi said and the manner in which he said it. Let's just play that out. Let's just play that out, please.
एक तमिलनाडु की गयूर आवाम ने लाखों की तादाद में निकालकर अपनी जान के लिए नहीं, सिर्फ अपनी तहजीब को बचाने के लिए मुत्तहिद हो गए, तो हिंदुस्तान में मोदी को उनके आगे झुकना पड़ा। मेरे अजीज दोस्तों और बुजुर्गों, क्या हम उनसे कमतर हैं? नहीं, हम उनसे कमतर नहीं है। हमारी भी तहजीब है, हमारी भी तहजीब है, और हमारी तहजीब ये है कि मैं अपने तरीके से शादी करूंगा, मैं अपने तरीके से तलाक दूंगा। मुझे दुनिया ना सिखाए कि मैं कैसे शादी करूं और कैसे तलाक दूं। सबक हासिल करो मेरे अजीज दोस्तों और बुजुर्गों। तमिलनाडु की आवाम ने एक जलीकुट्टा की तहजीब को अपनी बचाने के लिए मुत्तहिद हो गए। आज मैं आपको सिर्फ यही दरखास्त करने आया हूं कि अपनी सफों में इत्तेहाद पैदा करिए।
If this is not competitive communalism, then what is? मैं अपने इसे मर्जी से शादी करूंगा, अपनी मर्जी से तलाक कहूंगा. What is the logic? What is he saying? Is the way he should turn around and say, आज जिस मर्जी से कहा जा रहा है वो गलत है. That's what he should have said, Sambit Patra.
See, remember one thing, this is not a debate on Islam. And no one is commenting on Islam over here. We all respect Islam. This is a debate in a wrongful politicization of a religion, and as to how you are trying to instigate a particular people of a particular community so that they come out on streets. This is what is a dangerous trend that Mr. Owaisi has been following right from the very beginning. And let me remind the Maulana Sahab who was saying that no one has the right to discuss on Islam. Yes, the ones who are not expert on Islam should not be discussing Islam. But let me tell you, there's nothing called as a Hindu discussion and there's nothing called as a Muslim discussion. We all have to move as per the constitution of this country. There's nothing called as Meri Marzi. There's nothing called as Main jaise shaadi karunga, main jaise marzi chhod dunga. It is as per the marzi, as per the wish which has been laid down by the forefathers of this country in the constitution of this country. The constitution is sacrosanct, and that is the reason as to why rites and rituals have to be segregated. And that is what we're discussing today.
Exactly.
But
so there's a difference here. There's a difference here.
Repeat offender.
There is a difference here, and I want to take this question across to Waris Pathan also. Waris Pathan, we just heard Owaisi and that comment that Asaduddin Owaisi made. And this is what is happening. You're painting a false picture. There is a difference. There is a difference between a practice, a false practice or fixing that practice, and a religion and the personal laws. Then why is it that you're misleading people and saying, Jallikattu mein ye ho gaya to hum bhi karenge, hum bhi ladenge? Ye kya ho raha hai, Waris Pathan?
He wanted to show the hypocrisy played by the government that in Maharashtra you have imposed a beef ban, whereas in Jallikattu you are using bulls for the purposes of the sports and culture. And he was exposing the hypocrisy when he cited section 29 of the constitution, which says protection of culture. It is, and let me tell you one thing, the question of triple talaq is pending before the Supreme Court, and we have said that we are with the Muslim Personal Law Board. Whatever orders come from the Supreme Court, everybody will abide by that. Right. So why to be in a haste? You are not questioning about the 1 hour speech which he gave.
No, why abide by that? Your leader was saying that don't abide by what Supreme Court says, hit the streets.
In India,
please
what
hear
the
him.
Has done after demonetization has taken place, 120 people died. He questioned the Prime Minister.
This is not a debate on demonetization.
Waris Pathan, this is the problem, Waris Pathan. When we come to you for a question, you always take the question to the next ground. You always change the wicket, shift the goalpost. You know, we are trying to play the...
No, Anand, we need to question him. Does Mr. Owaisi want some violence? Does Mr. Owaisi want some violence? Does he want to unite everybody for what purpose?
Tanveer Ahmed, that is an unfair insinuation because what he said is let's protest like in Tamil Nadu. So I have to be fair. I have to be fair on that front, saying that let's come out and hold a protest like the people of Tamil Nadu, so that a message is sent across. Our argument, Tanveer Ahmed, is that drawing that comparison was wrong. And trying to stoke this whole thing of protest the uniform civil code,
even
before a debate or discussion.
Why does he want to unite everybody? What is the purpose?
Yes, Maulana Kazmi, yes.
We people are twisting the thing with each other. What Mr. Owaisi tried to say is that the matter which is not sub judice, Supreme Court has already decided against it. And despite the fact that Supreme Court decision, we are supporting them, political party are supporting them, but common civil code, Muslim personal law, on which Supreme Court has not done anything, has not given its verdict. But you people are not supporting. Political party are not supporting on the feeling that this is the religious matter.
Maulana Deve Gowda, the ex-former Prime Minister of country, has supported.
One minute, Tanveer, 1 minute. I just want to ask him. He made the same point that we are all making, but he's twisting in. Maulana Kazmi ji, yahi to baat hai. When there is not even an order, when there is not even a law in place, we are discussing a uniform civil code which will be the same for everybody. आप ऑलरेडी कैसे उसको अपोज कर रहे हैं? अभी तो डिस्कशन स्टार्ट भी नहीं हुआ है.
ऑर्डर आ गया तो कंटेम्प्ट आप कोर्ट आप कर सकते हो. पूरे सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले
The government is right now calling you. The government is right now calling you and everybody who's connected to this to be a part.
Just because the bigotry.
अरे आप समझ ही नहीं रहे बात.
Will not support the Muslim community.
How do you know? You have to fight for the rights of Muslim women as well and for the right laws. Even before there is a discussion, आपने अपने मन में बना लिया है कि ये against Muslim community है.
Muslim women in India are not demanding uniform civil code.
वो गलत था जो उन्होंने कहा, वो गलत, वो जो गलत है तो हम भी उसे गलत क्यों करना?
To our viewers,
you cannot make two wrongs into a right.
Out to defame Islam and target Muslim community.
Nobody is defaming Islam, sir.
On the basis of the few Muslim women, you cannot outlaw Islam here.
Nobody is outlawing Islam, sir. You are outlawing it by saying that triple talaq is permissible, by not giving enough respect to women, by not giving the exalted position that the Prophet and the Quran have given to women, of equality before the law. You are demeaning it. Nobody else is, sir. So don't talk.
See,
and non-Muslim
no.
Don't talk. No, sir. I'm sorry.
Maulana Kazmi, allow me to intervene here. What our viewers are just now seeing is an Islamic scholar in Zinat Shaukat Ali arguing with the chairman Imam Council of India, Maulana Maqsoodul Hasan Kazmi, about triple talaq and who's trying to impose what. Maulana Kazmi, sir, you're chairman of the Imam Council. If you sit here and you say that triple talaq in this current form is discussable and debatable, then I wonder what the people on ground, those Qazis and Maulvis who charade, those quacks who come out and say, what is it that they're going to do? You are the first person who should have agreed with Zinat Shaukat Ali and say that Islam as it is supposed to be practiced, talaq, marriage, divorce, the way it's supposed to be practiced as per the tenets of the Islam, is not being practiced in our country today. And that's the reason why 22 Muslim countries have banned this entire practice of triple talaq. So that's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to turn around and tell the All India Muslim Personal Law Board that their argument in the Honorable Supreme Court is false. You're not doing all of that. And you should turn around and tell Asaduddin Owaisi, don't compare Muslim women and practices of marriage and divorce with cattle.
Considering some things. But we cannot open the door of external power intervention into our religious matter.
One minute.
This is not a matter of religion.
Religious matters. Religious matters where you're bringing women down. आपने ये किसी को बताया है कि what the position that women had, that they were women scientists in early Islam, that women led the flag, that there were women who built mosques, there were women architects, there were women doctors, There were women inventors. Have you ever told the world this? ये आपको बताना चाहिए मौलाना साहब. You are depending on me to show this. लेकिन आप ये बता रहे हैं कि इस्लाम ऐसा सिखा रहा है जो बिल्कुल गलत प्रोसीजर है, जो बिल्कुल गलत नहीं है.
ये मौलाना काज़मी जी बोलने की बात है. मौलाना काज़मी जी बोलने की बात है that we support you because when there is injustice happening,
I can also say you people.
Look at his
we support you नहीं कह सकते आप इस चीज में because there is injustice happening and nothing is being done about it.
ये बताया कि
1 minute.
peace be upon him उनकी
Mohammed Amin Shah.
Look at his tone when he says. Look at his tone and his manner and his attitude, Tanveer Ahmed, when he says we support you. एहसान कर रहे हैं क्या? समझते क्या हैं आप? You know what is this? What is this whole thing of superiority? अरे हम आपको support कर रहे हैं. What logic is this, Maulana Kazmi? That's not the right attitude, sir. No, sir. You as Chairman Imam Council, if you have this attitude, how can we trust anybody down who are those self-claimed, custodians of Islam, those Maulvis and Mullahs sitting there on the ground and in the districts, that they will not disrespect and they will not misinterpret and they will not misuse because they claim custodianship. Tanveer Ahmed,
there is no custodian in Islam.
इस्लाम ने औरत को बहुत बड़ा मुकाम दिया है.
Thank you.
और औरतें उस वक्त भी साइंटिस्ट थी, इस वक्त भी इंशाअल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह औरतों का मुकाम बड़ा है.
बिल्कुल.
हमारे इस्लाम के अंदर माँ के कदमों के नीचे जन्नत डाल दी है अल्लाह ताला के नबी करीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने.
कह रहे हैं
मौलाना साहब ने जो बात कहा, मैं एक सेकंड बहन
99
अरे अब उनको बोलने दीजिए. मौलाना साहब आपने बोल दिया, आपकी पोल खुल गई. अब तनवीर साहब को बोलने दीजिए.
आपको बंद कीजिए.
तनवीर साहब को बोलने दीजिए.
साहब की पोल खोलने के लिए नहीं बैठा हूं मैं, किसी की पोल खोलने के लिए. मैं इतना जानता हूं कि इस्लाम बड़ा मजहब है. इस्लाम ने औरत को बहुत बड़ा मुकाम दिया है. इस्लाम ने औरत को इतना बड़ा मुकाम दिया है, किसी और मज़ाहिब में उस तरीके के एग्जाम्पल नहीं मिलते. बट हाउएवर मैं एक बात का मैं यहां पर ये ट्रिपल तलाक का और यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड के बारे में डिस्कशन करने के लिए मेरी कैपेसिटी नहीं है, मगर मैं इतना जानता हूं और इतना मानता हूं मौलाना साहब और मेरी बहन जीनत के यहां पर डिस्कशन अवैसी साहब ने जो कहा है, जल्लीकट्टू और एक दूसरे मामले को मिलाने की जो कोशिश की है और वोटों को पोलराइज करके अपनी जो रोटियां सेकने की है, उसके ऊपर मेरा
That is exactly the point here. That is exactly the point here, and I actually want to start wrapping up this debate. Yes, and I actually want to start wrapping up this debate on exactly that point that Tanveer has made, and this is for all our panelists and to all our viewers. You cannot let the debate for reforms in our personal laws get hijacked by any religious leaders, by any political leaders. They would keep on trying to do this, viewers, but we need to have an open-ended debate about what kind of reforms we need to bring in, whether it is the inheritance laws or the succession laws even for the Hindu religion, or whether it is polygamy and triple talaq in Muslim religion, or about inheritance and succession and marriage and personal laws in Christianity or any other religion. Uniform Civil Code isn't against one religion. It's about bringing in one common code which has the best of all. So let that debate begin, and let's not allow anybody to try and score political points out of that. On that note, I thank all our panelists tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.